Lunar Eclipse server, by the way.
You
I
guys
am trying to figure out.
leaflets or something, or
No. I mean, probably not. I mean, if this was scripted, I probably would have Checkmate losing all of their games. I don't know. Actually, it isn't scripted at all. But I do have to. I am going to try to figure out what's going on with our prod. Oh, he left. Our prod left. Okay.
Pickle
Okay.
has C9 to OBS. My God.
Let's say if it goes longer, goes long. Yeah. Pickle C9 for real. Wait, no.
Oh no, we're back. We're so back.
Are we back?
We're good. Yeah, we get weird. Pickle goat. Pickle goat.
Pickle goat. Pickle goat. Pickle prod. Let me know when you're in lobby. I'm going back and I'm reading one of the messages because I said the game would be delayed by like 15 minutes, and Leo said, "Is the traffic in the house with you by chance?" That was funny. Yeah, I think it pretty much was in my house probably. So we're going in 3 seconds out of the door. We are running the same comp. I just don't know who's gonna wait for us to. I don't know who's gonna play this better. I'd have to imagine maybe Burtfield, but Shoreline. Oh, I had to take Shoreline over Dixie Ram. I don't know.
I mean, we're just gonna have to see. Like, it's all about who takes more lets their DPS go for it. And
yeah, and I mean, as I say, Dixie going to go ahead and kill Leo and Shoreline, just getting the later wall out and the better wall. Favorite Clip was out in a position where she could have been punished, but I mean, just better, I guess, cooldown initiative or cooldown management on the side of Solar here. Gonna get an early first cap, but I mean, it was just the first fight. Anything could happen.
I mean, it was just slightly faster, right? Slightly faster, locked out that space a little bit quicker. I think we're gonna see like an interesting attempt at running around here on the side of Blackout. Ooh, that wall's good.
I mean, yeah, it cuts off the rotation, so they're really going to be able to get there first, and now we're kind of split walls, but both walls ended up being bad. Slow coming out first from Shoreline, Cupid already getting low in the back, and I mean, Blackout's just going to sit here on the point because they don't really have to do much, and without either walls for either team, there's no go button to be pressed, as I say that.
Here it is.
Yeah, as I said, I mean, both teams going ahead and splitting off. We do have a bit of a split here. Paperclip falling low, but going to be saved. Wiener Wizard going to... I can't believe I just said his name out loud. Wizard going to get taken down by Dixie. Caught out on the rotation. Leo having to pop that cryo freeze. Already half. Cutting off the Juno. The backline is still low. Cupid going down. But I mean, just the separation between teams. It just feels like Solar's on a different level right now.
Yeah, I mean, when you're playing that quickly and able to actually like stabilize, I think that's great. On the side of Blackout, we need to see them like actually fight for a position as a team. I think it's gonna work out a little bit better. See,
yeah, Wizard typically, typically known for his Lucio play. The Lucio ban could be huge here. Slow again coming out from Shoreline. It just feels like Dixie's getting the better exchanges of that. Ultimates are coming up on the side of Solar. They're gonna be able to pop the button however they fit, and Shoreline already having to pop that ultimate. I mean, Burtfield with the flank ult. I mean, it's just gonna get two. It gets Shoreline. He's cooked. GG's. Goodbye, Shoreline.
Yep, that's a great split of the field. Love to see it. Blackout's coming out a lot of ults, but Solar's got 4, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're just solely behind. I mean, this is final fight territory. You have to imagine Solar's just going to look to stuff doors here. I mean, I'm going to imagine they're just going to pop Annihilation to go. I don't even think we get a touch here. Universal Eclipse, they're throwing it up, but there's no one to touch. There's no one to touch. Oh wait, Skylar's going to get it. Doesn't die for it. Ultimate's coming out on both sides. Cupid went all the way to high ground to pop that ult. Gets 2! Big play coming out from the side of Cupid. Ultimates could be popped on the side of Shoreline if he needs to, but Dixie, that Annihilation coming down, and this could be the stabilization that Blackout needs to get into this game. Brawl still in on the point. Cupid falling low. Just one punch. Suzu comes out from Winter Wizard. Blackout does not want to invest any ultimates into this fight. Going to go ahead and close the door. I don't know if I like that, Max. I don't know if I like that, especially because Solar used so many ultimates that fight.
You know, I don't mind it on the side of Blackout, mostly because like we're swapped to the Kiri. We have Kiri ult. We know that we can buy a couple of fights out of this and really, really push the distance. I think it's all going to come down to the late game here. Like, I mean, you have Kiri. You have a lot more, like, you know, middle sustain versus the, you know, the break. Nobody's diving shit.
Oh,
so...
No one's diving. No one's going. It looks like Sky just getting ready to... Oh, Cupid with an early pick. They're going to pop that Kiriko. That is the go button. And yeah, you're right. We're looking to build ultimates off of this. Cupid already almost up, winning the castle over Brownman. And I mean, I see your point here because Cupid has already built up another high noon, so we can definitely cycle it correctly if you're the side of Blackout.
Yeah, I mean, and the faster you play, the faster you're gonna build ults, the slower they're gonna build ults. And they're looking pretty dim here. If this male goes, I mean, like, beam, bro. If they play beam fast, really stuff the door, we're gonna be all right. Or, I mean, Blackout's gonna be all right. I don't know who we are.
I guess. We are Blackout and Solar simultaneously. We're gonna have to see a big Juno ult from the side of SkyJ, but it does look like Solar's looking to wind the bend. Wow, GG's.
We gotta move,
big,
boys.
Oh, big wall out, and Suzu already forced. Could use the ultimate if he wants. Juno ult coming out, but that is gonna be a huge freeze. It's gonna get 4. I mean, that has to be the fight win there. I don't foresee anything coming out from that shoreline. It's following dangerously low. No high noon available for Cupid, and I mean, yeah, if you're Blackout there, you gotta play faster. You gotta know that Blizzard's coming.
Oh, absolutely. And like the problem is though, I mean, you're running the Juno ult and you're not going as fast as possible and stuffing. Like, you're probably not gonna win that fight either way. You know,
Cupid already saying
you run it late. Man.
Yeah. Cupid already saying great round before the round ends. That's kind of interesting there.
It's just a feeling, you know. You just feel that out. You really run it.
I will say, considering they were all the way down to 99 and they seemed really slow coming out, they did bring it back. You know, I will say that.
I do not mind the swap to Kiri here. A little bit greedier backline. More sustained, especially when you're noticing that you're getting split off in the way that you are.
Yeah.
Right? You know, Brig is not exactly going to help you. And if Wiz is like constantly trying to force the brawl fight and getting caught out anyways, I don't mind the Kiri swap. Forcing them to play back, gets their front line away from you a little bit more. You know, I think that's good. I think it's a good idea.
What do you think about this Pharah Freya composition? I don't think I've ever seen this in my life.
Ooh, I don't mind it.
It's already low.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't mind it at all. Like, especially if you try to play your distance here, like, it's gonna be okay. But like, nobody is there helping.
There's just so much spam coming out on the side of Blackout already, or Solar on this. But I mean, the spam damage obviously is getting so many people chunked, and there is no Suzu available on the side of Solar. They only have the Juno speed to get out. It's just an even fight right now, even exchange. No one really following low. Burtfield, can we get some question marks in the chat? That's just going to be the go button. Suzu force from Wizard, but I mean, I will say, since Blackout has swapped to this Kiri, they've looked a lot better.
Oh yeah, oh for sure. I think it plays into their strength a little bit more. But like, also, so do the DPS swaps here. You know, playing from distance, really being able to support the Pharah with, you know, with Kiri. I don't mind it.
That being said, we do see a Pharah coming out on the side of Solar. You're going to have to play more careful if you're Burtfield, because you don't have the Kiri healing that that Blackout has. And that's a huge pick already. Cupid looking to make a difference in this game early. Yeah, I will say, I do like the Tracer ban, because last time Solar played Blackout and Tracer was available, Cupid, he got put on a stretcher. I mean, it wasn't pretty.
Yeah. I mean, look, on the side of Blackout here, I love the angles we're taking. I want to see a little bit more, but like, dude, I don't mind this.
Yeah, Dixie is leading a lot in the ultimate exchange versus Shoreline here, and it does look like they're taking a longer rotation. Burtfield smells blood in the water, flying up to try to get something. Cupid so low already to Brownman, and I mean, Cassidy is a lot better into that Freya. They're looking to go. Good slow from Shoreline to try to stop the aggression. We have a Pharah v Pharah on the left side of the point right now that isn't really leading to much. There's no ultimates coming out. Early Kitsune, they still think they can win this fight. Leo falling low. Burtfield hits a direct. Shoreline's trying to build as much space as he can, but now that Burtfield is uncontested in that point, he's going to be spamming so much damage. SkyJ can't even peek. But the craziest part is that Solar isn't walking forward. Okay, now they're going to walk forward with that high noon. Barely gets it off. Suzu's still out. Reinforcements are back for the side of Blackout. And Shoreline's going to pop this. They think it's winnable. Brownman walking across the Ramatra to kill SkyJ. This fight has lasted so long, and Shoreline just sitting there, just holding block, doing Ramatra things.
I mean, I don't mind the Ramatra ult there. Like, you waste so much time. Dixie popped it, and we're like, you know, you got 76% off like a, you know, a two ult kind of interactions.
Yeah, I would say you did trade 2 ults for that. I mean, more support ults are going to be up on the side of Solar, but you can kind of negate the rally with a barrage anyway. I mean, Cupid, you know, it's not really a good ultimate, but who knows, you could hit something with it. You just got to make sure you don't get killed by Brownman.
Oh yeah. Burtfield playing
As
early.
I say that though, Burtfield playing early, gets 2 early. Shoreline's going to get that pick, but he is going to look to fall back. Don't want to lose any more casualties in this fight. Somehow Leo Leopard died to that Burtfield ultimate, I'm not sure, but now there's only support ultimates open for the side of Solar here in Shoreline, looking to try to take an early engagement here. Doesn't really have his supports with him, so he can't go too far. Cupid on an off angle, already dinked by Brownman. They know exactly where he is, but SkyJ wants to walk. Xerneas is going to match with the Juno. I mean, this is just utter pandemonium and chaos here. No one's really dying. Cupid, as I say that, going to kill off Xerneas, not really wanting to press the button with his ultimates yet. Paperclip falling, not really low, but is backing up, and there is a support advantage here, but SkyJ getting so low, getting the support. Rally's going to come out. Paperclip is one. This rally could be wasted. She is falling so dangerously low. Kitsune coming out again, and in the midst of this, somehow, some way, Blackout capped the point, and they're at 83% max.
This is awesome on the side of Blackout. I mean, like, stuffing the door, throwing ults at it, and, like, really trying to push through and take angles. They did it. They did it well.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I think, like, the example of playing the Juno comps well is being able to run at these weird angles really, really fast, being able to catch them off guard.
Leo Leopard just won the 1v1. Shoreline's going to kill Paperclip in the background, but meanwhile, on the fight, Dixie gets a kill on the SkyJ. Cupid using the ultimate, not going to out too much, gets a 2K, and Shoreline just using the stunt on his little bro, saying, I can play the ramp too.
Dude, because the first fight lasted so long, it gave a one-fight win, you know, and, like, they flipped it early. You cannot give up point that fast on the side of Solar. You know, I understand trying to stuff doors and, like, play fast, but if you get caught out, like, send somebody, slow it down. Like, I don't know.
I agree. And, you know, on the side of Blackout, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're going to live and die by the Leo Leopard Farah, who had, you know, maybe not the most flashy barrage like Burtfield, but was serviceable. And Cupid on this Treya really turning it up within these last few days. I
will say, man, that Burtfield Farah ult sped by the ring. Pretty nice. I don't mind that. I think I might have to pick that book up.
This and Death Blossoms actually streaming this so they can steal strategies from other teams. That's actually what's happening right now.
We'd be watching either way. But
we'd be watching either way. I agree. But right now, Brownman already getting low from the Freya damage. You know, typically the Cassidy is better into the Cassidy, but Cupid just aiming so much in that slow isn't excellent, like you said, from Shoreline. And I mean, it just feels like Blackout is running off with this game right now.
Listen, I mean, I think when you run Cassidy on this point versus like Freya Farah, you don't really want to play bridge. I don't know. It's just, it might be me, but me personally, I'd rather be, you know, in a brawl spot. I'd rather TP to point and then play it, you know? I don't know. It's a really hard open space.
Yeah, I agree. There's just not a lot of spacing going on. It just, I mean, it's just frustrating. It just feels like there's a lot of picks going on. That being said, Blackout's going to look to take the left side here. Cupid getting dinked a little early. I feel like if you're Solar, you just need to force some cooldowns out, because it just feels like the backline's been so disciplined with their cooldown management.
Dude, and Blackout's really just got to focus on the angles here. Try to bring that backline down and out.
Yeah, early Suzu force. SkyJ is going to fall, but Shoreline just such a dominant presence on the point. Trades for Paperclip, which, by the way, I didn't even notice. They swapped to the Kiriko as well. Shoreline is going to fall. Cupid going to kill Brownman, but I have to imagine with Dixie on this point, they're probably going to let this one go.
Yep. I mean, I was too busy glazing the Juno Ring Farah ult, but hey, here we are.
Yeah, they didn't kill Wizard, which is interesting. Kitsune coming up. And it is going to be a lot quicker than
White Room as well.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the composition for Solar is better for White Room than it is.
Correct. Yeah. I think if you're running Cass, you want them to run that room. But at the same time, like, if you're running that room, throw the ult out and try to go for it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Burtfield just knocked Cupid off of the map. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Wow, in the chat. Kitsune Rush was popped. Burtfield going to pop that ultimate, and he dies for it, but Shoreline from the DPS, from the support line, so it didn't matter in the end.
We got split off and we burnt an ult for it. I accept that. I like that split off. I think it's good. Man, side of Blackout coming up on 4 ults here. I think it's gonna be really close. Paperclip's got ult, Dixie's got ult, Brownman's got ult. Looking pretty nice. I really, really want Blackout to take more angles here. Them stuffing themselves in the room is gonna put them in a dangerous spot versus that Curie ult and really just like jeopardize their push into point here.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Leo Leopard popping the barrage, not finding anything, does manage to live through it. Kitsune Rush coming out. Shoreline's going to match with his ultimate. High Noon. All the ultimates are coming out, and it seems to be favoring Blackout, but it doesn't look like Dix is going to die, and they are going to cap the point, so I guess it's somewhat of a saving grace, but, I mean, Solar just winning that exchange, even though ultimates were popped so much on both sides.
Dude, I'm just saying, when you're running the Pharah and Freya, you really want to be in open space, able to take angles and bring the Pharah down. If you shove yourself in that hole, you're gonna get shot at. Just how it goes.
Yeah, and we're into final fight territory here. Birdfield already picking off Cupid, yeah, I mean, and just so much spam damage coming off. SkyJ taking such a aggressive angle, needs to use that Juno now, is going to, but I don't even know if they touch. I don't think they touch here. Oh, they are going to touch. SkyJ's going to get cut off, and he is going to die, and I just mean, it feels like the angles, yeah, you were right, exactly. They just forced themselves into a white room, and they couldn't do anything outside of that. Cupid going to get a pick, but it's going to be an afterthought here, and Solar's going to take this first map. Although, a lot closer than their first go-round.
Oh, far more so. And I think, like, Blackout is trying to do good things here and taking space, throwing ult at it at a decent pace. I think the problem comes when you're like not able to get those early picks like Solar is getting, especially during the first stage of the fight where you're like actually taking angles and focusing out, because that's what's gonna take your lane, take your space. And I think like that's what it came down to here.
Yeah, definitely a huge difference maker here. But now Blackout's gonna get a choice of first ban or map pick. If you're a Blackout, what do you need to do to get back into this game?
Me personally, I don't think I'm choosing a map. If you know your opponent well enough, you know what map they're gonna play, right? You know what heroes they're gonna be on. You kind of want that ban choice, right? Like if you're really trying to put the field in your hands and you know your opponent, I'm picking ban. If you don't know your opponent, pick home turf, pick map. But like obviously these guys know each other. So, me personally, I'm picking that ban.
Yeah, we're gonna see what they go with. They're going with the map pick next. It is Escort. Gonna have to see which map they take us to. The Tracer is gonna be available for Birdfield, so we're gonna have to see what Cupid can work up. That being said, we are going to Circuit Royale. This is a map we saw Blackout dominate on. I'm not too surprised. I think I know what they're going to do, but if Solar did their homework, I think I know what bans we're going to see.
I think this is going to be a very interesting map. Mostly because, like, it favors the range. Tracer's not going to help you all that much on this map. Especially when you play your cards right. And Cupid's already proven that Freya is, you know, the hero. But
yeah,
we'll see what happens. Yeah, I mean, yeah. who would say what he says about Freya? I can't repeat it, but, you know.
Can't repeat it. Gonna have to see what ban comes out on the side of Solar. I'm sure they're gonna be thinking on it. You know, is there a delay on stream? I hope there's a delay on stream. There should be a delay on stream. But what I will say is Gnar just played Hanzo on this map. I think it was yesterday or Tuesday. Yeah, it was probably Tuesday, and he was a huge difference maker. If that Hanzo doesn't come out on ban, I have to imagine we're gonna see him go in. But if I'm Solar, I probably want to try to force the hit scan battle. You know, ban the Hanzo, force Cupid to match you on the hit scan, because if you're confident in your team after a map like that, you convince yourselves you just play it better.
Now, my question is, do you ban the Hanzo or do you ban the Freya? What do you think is going to be worse for you to deal with, especially if you're trying to force that hit scan mirror? Like, I know Hanzo's annoying, but you pick any hit scan out of the pool and put it against Freya, and that's an interesting little debacle.
Yeah, especially because Cupid's Freya was good, but I have to imagine they would probably their answer to that is you just ban the Hanzo and then they just run double hit scan and make the Freya useless. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to see what bans are coming through here. It does look like we're getting somewhat of an answer from Solar here in just a moment. A little bit of hesitancy. They want to make sure they get the right ban. They're gonna ban the Ramatra.
Ban the Ram. Ooh.
If Blackout wins this map, this is gonna come back to bite Solar.
I mean, do you ban Widow here and force what you like? I don't know. I don't know. This could get
I don't know.
interesting.
This could get interesting. We're gonna. It looks like they knew the Ram ban was coming. I think I just saw in chat from Shoreline $25 SkyJ. I think he called it. We're gonna have to see what ban Blackout looks to come with here. Honestly, I think you just ban the Widow. Yeah, like what you're saying. You just there it is.
Yep,
There's
there it
Widow
is.
ban.
Yep.
And I
Always
agree
two
with that ban
steps
100%.
ahead. Always
Yeah.
two. No, I'm kidding. I think that makes
This
complete
guy thinks
sense,
he's a
dude.
prophet.
No, it completely makes sense. You know, like if you don't have Widow in your book, you better take the page out. You know, like I don't know. It just makes sense.
Yeah. So we are going to see a couple swaps come in here for Lunar Eclipse. We're going to be seeing the double flex support. So, did I say Lunar? I thought I said Solar. Dude, there's so many
Oh, boy.
Eclipses. One of the Eclipse teams. Solar,
Sure,
we're
you
going
gotta
to see some...
cut the teams down, dude, or change the
Yeah,
name to
maybe
something
change
unique
the
or something like
names.
that.
I'm just going to call
My
them Solar.
goodness.
We're going to see a couple swaps come through for both teams, actually. Holy swap field. So, Sonarchy coming in for Brownman, Rev coming in for Dixie, Tina coming in for Xerneas, and then for Blackout, we're going to see Gnar come in for Cupid. This is interesting. Because they ran the Freya with Cupid, and they ran Gnar on the Hanzo. So that's an interesting change. And then Faye is coming in for SkyJ. They're making their debut tonight. Well, from what I've first seen, I haven't seen much from them. We're going to see if the teams are ready here in just a moment. But, I mean, I can't... I don't know.
One must wonder if Leo's going to lock the Mei. They're going to try to close out space. Like, I mean... If you run Mei versus Sig, you can lock out space and really just force it to happen. You just force the fight to happen right then and there. But I wonder what Blackout is going to lean into here. You know, I like Solar. Like I know they like their hit scans, but
holy hit scan.
Let's just see.
I have a feeling that Rev's probably just going to lock that diva, probably. And to be honest, I can't imagine why not. Or Sig, I don't know. Regardless, teams are ready, so we shouldn't have to wait much longer as we go in.
You know, me personally, I'm playing Junkrat Hog here.
You guys would play Junkrat Hog.
Yeah.
For sure, Skis. I just don't know what Leo's gonna play. I don't know. I unless they cook something up within the last few days, no clue what he's gonna play. But like your hit scan player is out for Circuit Royale, and I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't know if I feel that bad about it, to be honest. I think if you're really, really dialed on whatever ranged flex hero you want, you can kind of match the hit scans here, especially on defense. I don't know, but
yeah, gonna see Leo on the Freya. Our prod did catch it, and this is a hero that Leo sneakily is able to play. Cupid just picks it up whenever he's playing with Leo. You know, I mean, there has been debate of whether it's a hit scan or not. We've seen a couple of hit scan players in OWCS play it. We've seen a couple of flex players play it. Definitely one of those weird heroes, but tell me about this comp on the side of Solar. I mean, I feel like it's a pretty standard.
This seems pretty textbook. Not gonna lie, pretty textbook. You know,
yeah.
I mean,
it is pretty textbook. I'm curious to see if we actually run the Queen here. I mean, there's no way. Surely we play the Diva, right? Or the match the Sig. Yeah. I'm gonna see the Orisa, so none of what I said. I should just probably stop casting.
I mean, we both got dipped. Like, not gonna lie to you. And now we're running back to spawn. Shoreline is running back to spawn. What are we swapping to, bud?
Maybe matching the Sig? Yeah.
Yeah, we're matching
Gotta see the Sig. Besides, he doesn't want to play against it. I do think I like the double support comp on the side of Solar here a little bit better, but the antis could be, you know, there's no Suzu, so it could be...
Antis could be huge. I honestly don't know if I like the Lucio on this point. Like, at least on this, like, first point area. It's just, I don't know if it gets you anywhere where you need to be. Because I don't know if you need to be anywhere fast.
Yeah, we're going to see a couple of people falling low on the side of Solar, and so that's going to give Blackout a chance to take space. They don't really walk up on it. Cooldowns have been exchanged. We just have a Sig battle just sitting here on point. Shoreline gonna get rocked, gonna get Discord, gonna have to back away. Is gonna get the hands up, is gonna live for a second. Rev also falling a little bit low, but cooldowns are favoring Gnar dropping low. I mean, this is just but this is just poke. This is literally just poke.
I mean, it's kind of how it's going to have to go. On the side of Shoreline, he's going to have a really, really hard time closing out the systems versus the Zen. I mean, like, me personally, I don't like that. I wouldn't want to deal with it at all. But
Rev does lose his shields there, but I mean, again, every time, finally gets a rock on, can finally take some space. It looks like they're just playing for ultimates here. Yeah, oh, but that's a big pick. I mean,
oh, here we go.
Now we're gonna walk forward. Gnar with 2. I mean, we know why he came in, looking to try to get some kills. Yeah, they're gonna have to check their heads for that because Gnar was electric last game. Gonna finally get cart, but now looking at these ultimates, it feels like, I don't know if I'm tripping or if I missed something, but it feels like Blackout got the better poke exchange there because they're coming up on a lot of ults. I will say, Rev having so much more percentage on that ult over Shoreline is kind of diabolical.
I mean, it also kind of helps you that you're running Ana Lucio here because the Ana's going to build the ult so much faster than both the Zen and the BAP at the same time. And especially when you're dealing with that much poke on the side of Blackout, especially with that Zen orb, you're going to be able to build that Ana ult really, really quickly, especially when Shoreline's kind of eaten. He hungry?
Yeah. He is hungry hippo. I have to see which team decides to press the button first. Gnar looking to kind of spit off the back line. Already is so effective. No ultimates come up. Maybe a nano to keep Shoreline up, but he's not going to need it. They're already down 1, and they stabilize. That's 2 ultimates out on the side of Solar, and they've got nothing. Gnar might get caught out, but he lives. He lives. They don't punish it. And this is dangerous. I mean, that's a 3 ultimates out. Yeah, I mean, we've got what is happening. Rev's so far out of position. Nothing can change. And a C9!
And
a big 2-5!
Sends it to the cart. My goodness. Things are twisting up in the Eclipse Kingdom.
Yeah. Can we ban this guy? The Eclipse Kingdom is dangerous. No, but I mean, that is just such a dangerous fight for Solar to lose. I mean, they used so many ultimate snacks and they got nothing for it.
Oh, and we're taking so much space right now, especially if Short Lane survives this. Like, my goodness.
Yeah, which he is, and Rev might get picked.
He's really, really low here. Come on.
He lives.
Come on, Rev. Walk it back, dog. Where's that rock going? Back. Anyways.
Tina already falling so dangerously low. Gnar almost has another Dragon Strike. Rev is going to surely die to it.
Down.
Yeah, I mean, this is a disaster.
We are taking space at a rate that is not seen to man. Bertfield getting the kill on Gnar. Woo! Last second.
Okay, Bertfield finally getting... We see a little bit of swap. Sonarki going over to the Soj, Bertfield going over to the Freya. I mean, this is such a close matchup, and now we have the beat. Now we have another Dragon Strike, and there's no ultimates to match it on the side of Solar. They do know that Blackout is down 1, so they are going to look to try to press it a little bit, but I think,
listen,
I mean, we're already seeing a fight exchange.
I'd be wanting to beat a little bit early just to get this early fight sustained so we can get 5 back. Here we go. Go fast.
Beat already coming out. They're going to run onto the back line. The Dragon to save. Yep, hopefully they win this. I mean, Shoreline falling dangerously low is going to die there. But ultimately,
really come on, Gnar.
There it is. Kill him, Gnar. Kill him, Gnar. Leo Leopard with 2. Maybe Leo is just the Freya player. We missed something. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I've been looking at his profile a little bit, but...
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, we're taking space, we're taking angles. It's happening today.
It's happening today. We are playing Overwatch today. I mean, these are the angles that Blackout should have been taking on Lijiang Tower.
Exactly! That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying! You know, someone's got a couple ults here, though, and we're gonna see how this goes. 3 minutes.
See how this goes. 3-minute time bank. I mean, I will say when they played Checkmate the other day, they had 5, so a little less time to work with, but this team is very talented at Circuit. Nano coming up. Shoreline already has ultimate. Shoreline on that high ground. No one can really touch him here. I mean, Solar happy and healthy just to hold this corner. They do have the ult advantage. They should be able to stabilize here.
The longer this fight goes on, while Blackout's free pushing this cart, the more interesting it's going to get. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. I think what's going to happen is Solar's going to trap them to overinvest and really get this thing spiced up. However, Blackout's going for the nasty little runaround.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, and there's 5 ultimates. That's all I see. He's going to get some casualties with this. They're going to put ultimates into it. I mean, yeah, if you're Solar, you got to slow this fight down. You got to get some kills, but I mean, people just aren't dying quick enough. They're still alive. Oh my god, they get a kill! They get a kill! How are they still alive?
At this point, though, we're just kind of wasting time, right? Because we cannot push card in this state. You know? So it's like, I mean, a minute for 2 ults, I don't know. I'd take that trade.
And Gnar gets another kill. I mean, Rev should clean this up. He lives! This guy is the boogeyman! He lives and Rev for it! Oh my gosh, Gnar with the parkour moves!
These are going to be really, really strange staggers as well. We're still pushing cart, and these staggers are going to come in at a really good time for the side of Blackout.
Yeah, and now the ultimates are even. Now there is a path to just cap this here.
Dude, we are dead peanuts. All right, it is like going to be very interesting to see what happens. Oh, Gnar taking down Birdfield very early in the cycle here. Reavert's taking the cart presence here. Rock comes out, does nothing.
I mean, can we just keep a permanent POV onto Gnar, please? I mean, I feel like we can't even analyze what's happening because by the time we start talking, he's just killing someone. That being said, a bunch of ultimates coming out. Huge beat to save Shoreline. Still discorded. Paperclip falling so dangerously low. She's going to win that exchange. No, she's not. Shoreline going to live that, and I mean, Tina's going to have to be the last buddy to touch. Birdfield looking to clean up. Blackout looking to take some space here. Birdfield low, gets the kill, and it looks like this is going to be a full, happy, healthy plate for Blackout with a minute to spare. I mean, yeah. And just as we were singing the praises of Solar, Blackout responds.
Dude, I mean, relying on Gnar to take these angles and really put it down is amazing. And Leo as well, doing the same. I'm loving this gameplay right now, and I'm really enjoying the fact that they're like actually investing ults when they need to. Like, you're just forcing Solar to backfoot the entire time, which I mean is like kind of how attack and defense goes. But like, if you're on the side of Solar, you really want to play early. You really want them to play like off guard, back-footed, and just have to like reinvest to get these fights win. So you have to play to match them, and it didn't happen that often in the last minute. Or, I mean, the last 2 minutes rather. But like, dude, Gnar.
Yeah, Gnar can't sing his praises enough. I want to see if we got a deadlift going on because I mean the final blows had to be crazy, but. Now I'm starting to understand why Leo went in. You feel like his Freya's maybe a little bit better than Cupid's. Cupid can be hit or miss on that character sometimes, so why not go with a more consistent pick? That makes sense to me.
I'm getting it. You know, at the end of the day, like, dude, I do not mind the backline on the side of Blackout, mostly because like the ult cycles that you're able to do are like, you know, fairly nice versus a Pokemon. I mean, you can close up the distance with Lucio. You can really speed in there. You can also close up the distance with Nano as well. Like, if you really want that, you can do that. Oh.
This is interesting. We got a Malga on the field, and I just heard word from our prod. Leo has not died. Leo has not died this map. That is interesting. Leo really coming alive this map. But I mean, if you're a DPS player, he's typically died it a lot. You got to. But we're going to see a Malga stomp TP. I mean, how do you respond to that? People are just going to, oh my god, they killed Tina on the rotation. There's no Suzu to cover it. They are going to be able to stabilize at the very least, but they are going to have to give up some space. And I mean, kind of a well executed, but they didn't push.
They're not exactly pushing, and like going on the back foot here and picking out this second corner is going to give your team a lot of time, especially when they're not like exactly pushing up on you. But I mean, the problem is going to come when they actually like engage off this corner and swing wide fast. Like, you wonder if they're going to be able to respond.
Rev is already low, and he just doesn't get any healing. He doesn't get any healing. The spam damage from Nari is just too much to overcome, and they're going to look to press this issue. They're going to kill Sanarki, and I mean...
Kiri Lucio. Against a Pokemon. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about it indeed. Rev deciding that the Malga's not working. It was a cute try, but just play what's working right now. You know, you got to keep it alive. I think, personally, the double flex support comp for Solar could have worked. You just weren't playing... Oh, he slept! He's antied! What can this man do to play the game? What can he do to play the game right now?
They're really putting it down right now. Dude, I will say, like, the supports of Blackout are, like, doing work right now.
Dude, and Vey is a trial. They're not even signed yet. They're a trial, and this is their trial period. This is a trial period right now for Faye, and I think after this game, you got to call her up. You got to secure the contract. You got to get whatever on this team right now because they're having a clutch game. Gnar
throwing out the Dragon.
Yeah, good split here. Rev falling low. He's gonna have hands, so he's gonna live there. But no, I mean, it just doesn't matter.
Synergy and high ground. Like, where's that rock going, bud?
I don't know. I don't think he's hit a single rock all game.
He's hit 2?
Maybe 2. Maybe 2. But Blackout.
Better out than in.
No, go ahead.
Better out.
You know what? We can just say he's shooting bricks, like the bricks that you sent me. Like the bricks that you sent me. But Gnar already 41% to another Dragon. And, I mean, I know we have a minute left here to push, but it just feels like Blackout has all the answers right now.
Dude, I mean, if you're Blackout, you're playing okay right now. And, like, Mayult's already out. You can play your corners here. You can actually use ults to re-engage here. Shoreline with the re-engage ult. Did
Not
you
gonna
win?
really get anything because of Suzu. No, it just was a big Suzu.
Oh.
We're gonna see a Freya ulti disrupted. A bunch of ultis coming out on both sides of the team. They believe that they
We
can
still
win
have
this.
Nano on the side of Blackout. Do
Yeah,
you use it
yeah.
or do you not? You kind of have to here if you really want to defend first point, but like...
I mean, Freya ult gonna come out. It's gonna claim the life of Sanarki, and I mean, well
first
played.
point.
Yeah, well played on the side of Solar. Nard is getting picked. They decided to press the go button, knowing that the raid boss was down. And you still saved your signal.
I mean, if you're Blackout, you're not mad at that ult exchange. Like, realistically, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
I agree. Indeed is a good way to put it. And now we have a Nano versus a Sigil, and we're going to go ahead and go. I don't know if that was the right Nano target, but we're going to look to make the most of it. And Nar, not the Nano target, but is going to build up on the space that the Nano provided. And there's an all-out brawl going on the field right now. Going to use the Dragon on cooldown. Might as well.
Might as well. Like, I don't love the Dragons, mostly because you can play the fight out and like take the risk to actually like play it out. And like if Reverts hits ult, then okay, they're down 2. Like you can reinvest then. I don't know.
I mean, I just feel like right now Solar is building ultimates like 10 times slower than Blackout here. We already have another Shoreline Flux, and we already have another Leo Leopard ultimate. I don't even know how do you answer this momentum.
I don't know, man. I think it's all down to like how much brawl sustain you really play for.
That's a good answer. Just kill him.
Ooh. Just kill him.
Let's kill him. That is a good answer. I mean, that is the objective of the game. Good peel from the side of Blackout. Good rock from Rev. I mean, they're dying quick enough. They should be able to touch this.
Yeah, I think Blackout's gonna get another chance here, and Shoreline's gonna come up on an ult here. Leo's got it as well, and I think like, you play your cards right, not get rocked your ass out of the sky. I think you're gonna be just fine. Maybe.
Maybe. The big asterisks. I don't even know if they can get the set.
Yeah,
they are going to look to get it.
Like,
no rock yet. They do have freeze. I mean, you probably want to ult now. Big wall. You're going to have to ult. You're going to have to
big
ult
wall,
this. He's dead. He's dead. Goodbye.
Shoreline's gone.
They still ult this. It doesn't
exist?
get anyone. And that's just... And 3 minutes for Solar to cap this last point as well. I think if you're Blackout, you just need to stabilize.
I mean, Solar put Shoreline in the fucking fossil record here. I don't know. Like, yeah.
Fossil record. I mean, he got walled, he got froze, he got rocked. I mean, yeah, that's just a tank's life. You know, like Bug's life, it's tank life.
Tank life, man. Tank life. It'd be like that sometimes. It's looking okay though. I mean, if you're Blackout, you take your angles, you really try to play it out, you invest ults when you can, right? Like,
right.
I'd probably be doing it right now if I were Shoreline. Realistically, like, dude, we kind of have to catch them off guard, really let our angles speak for us. We're gonna
ult was messed up. I actually think that's a good ult to try to negate the offensive damage, but I mean, beat to respond. So I mean, you get 2 ultimates out for the price of 1. I'm not too angry with it, but you are going to die, and they are going to impart presence. So this is a disaster.
Dude, I mean, as far as timing goes, though, I mean, like, we're coming up on Anno, we're coming up on Lucio here. We've got the Dragons as well. If we're able to come out effectively,
good pick,
and actually touch, I mean, we might be all right.
Oh, big rock
like
too. Red low.
Touch.
We're gonna send the dragon in. It's gonna claim the life of Red. It's gonna split. I mean, that was huge. I mean, what looked like to be a win fight for Solar ended up turning around because of the hero plays from Shoreline and Nar.
Dude, I think it works out great though, because yeah, I mean, Leo was able to like actually get a good 5 seconds there, let his team actually come back. Man, they were trying to stuff doors. Yeah, it worked out. Like, dude, that's awesome. We still have both support ults on the side of Blackout. Yeah, really interesting. Revert's coming up with the ult here. Maybe this is
very winnable for both teams. And Leo getting that pick that kind of started all of it, and the touch as well. Birdfield wasted wall, trying to build that Mayo, you have to imagine. But I mean, like I said, there's just so many answers for the side of Blackout right now. They don't really even have to press the issue. They can just sit here and wait.
Play your space. Be smart about it. Freeze comes out.
He's probably going to come out to try to save Shoreline. It's going to be the beat instead. Rev's going to go ahead and ult, and that's just diabolical. But it's not really going to get much. Oh, Leo looking to try to ult. He does claim 1. The Nano coming out on Leo, but he is going to get rocked. But he kills another, and this is still winnable for Blackout. Nar is still alive.
Come on, my presence.
You got to touch. You got to touch the point. If you're not, he's seen us.
Listen, we've seen this before.
We have seen this before.
But hey, look, I don't think that's that bad. I think like if you're the side of Blackout, you know those ults are coming. Me personally, I like going aggro with that beat. I don't know. I don't know if that's a controversial take or not, but like,
I mean, with it being an overtime situation potentially, you gotta, as a Lucio player, you gotta use that beat for the flux, and probably honestly use the nano to keep Shoreline alive. Like, wait till he gets low, like halfway through the freeze, pop that nano just to keep him up. They're gonna look to flex after nano's out, and then just beat on top of it, and Shoreline just doesn't die. So I mean, if you rotate it correctly, there's a scenario where this fight's still going on, and Blackout comes on top.
I mean, if
even
you rotate
still,
it correctly, yeah, I mean, it can work out. But I think like, if I think they got a little bit sighted out and pushed on that angle. Shoreline came down a little bit faster than they expected and weren't able to
Right.
nano on it. I mean, they are nanoing Leo really consistently at this point, so I wonder if that's actually like the play. But I mean, my question is like, I kind of want to see it back, see what happened. But like, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it has a play from Solar to make the most of it. If Nar had touched, I saw Wizard swap to the Kirika. Who knows what happens there if the Kirika gets back. But I mean, I feel like this point, it's Circuit Royale. Maybe it's just C9 Royale at this point. I don't know. Because I've seen a lot of C9s in the last 48 hours.
Yep.
3 to be exact. Or 4 at this. 5 actually at this point.
You're counting? You know how to
I'm
count?
counting.
Anyways.
No, actually, I'm an Overwatch player. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, I mean, we're rolling out on the same freaking comp. We've seen this a couple times at this point in time. Shoreline hits a rock!
It's not good.
Crazy. They coming down,
Shoreline,
though.
that's probably the 3rd rock that he hit. Wall, huge, but he's not going to be able to live. Oh, this is bad.
This first point's going to
This
go
is
really, really
bad.
fast. I mean, like, you're running a traditional backline on a map that almost requires double flex on defense, especially if you want to sustain as long as you can that first point. That was really hard to watch. Really, really hard to watch.
Yeah,
and it looked
I mean,
like we didn't, we didn't cycle back fast enough on the side of Blackout to the point where like we can actually like not get ran over. We did get ran over.
They wall off, they don't touch.
No
They don't
touch.
They're going to play for second point anyway. They decide it's probably more worth it there. This map just feels like it's falling out of the hands of Blackout, what started so well. Rev just walking up, no fear in sight. Gonna miss the rock, big sleep, big
Steals
rock,
that
big
really well.
ante. Big Suzu comes out, but Birdfield is dangerously low. Big boop to get him back into this fight. I mean, so many cooldowns were just wasted and nobody died. Leo also getting low. I mean, this is just all over the place. Sanarke gonna get that pick.
Ooh.
These walls are doing God's work right now
My goodness.
for Field. I mean, they're just getting Shoreline everything, and this is just such a snowball of unimaginable proportions. I mean, they can't even stop it. You have to hope for another C9 at this point, and Shoreline's already dead.
Yeah, and we're investing ults on the side
they
of
use
Solar here.
ults.
Like, yeah, I don't know if I'm Blackout, I don't know if I'm that mad about it. But like at the same time, like you kind of just have to like play in the
They're
cart
not
with
gonna
your ground
touch
one and
because of
see if you can
overtime
fight for the
response.
trades.
Yeah, they can't even touch this is going to go to a 0.5 in overtime, and Solar really bringing it back based off what happened. I mean, there are a couple of ultimates to stabilize here, but you just got to not die. I mean, that's the name of the game at this point. Where
The
is
pacing
Nar?
that Solar's playing with is really, really nice to see, right? Like, and Blackout's just like constantly on the back foot here. We have ults, we can invest. Reavert's coming first
Big
with the
pick from
cycle.
Nar.
coming
He's
out.
going to come out, Dragon
Need a
going to come
pick.
out. This could
Dragon
be the
coming out here.
stabilization that we need to
Synergy bringing
see.
down. Reaver's looking about half.
Wait, Rev
Really?
just canceled his ultimate. I mean, they're still in this, actually. Shoreline's no longer alive, and I mean, it's going to look like Blackout wants to back out of this. It's still winnable.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Me
that's rough.
personally-
He rocked Rev rocked Shoreline out of the.
Me personally, I'd be dying on Carrier. That's where I'm dying.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. You don't want to give him too much space, but the overtime respawn's so punishing. If you're not going to get the group respawns, might as well. I mean, they not being able to get this ultimate off because she's just getting
like
so many.
getting
That
walled off
is going to
yet
be
again.
a decent Leo Leopard ultimate, but the Suzu's going to come out. We might see a full cap. I mean, Nar getting another game-winning pick potentially, but
Oh, we
Shoreline's
can't get
just
the
down.
nano off.
There's just nothing to be seen from the side of Blackout. There's no nano on board, and I mean, they're going to full cap this in overtime. This is really, really bad. Big pick, though. Big ante! Wait a minute! It still
Huge
might be
ante.
winnable. I mean, if Faye just lives, she gets another kill. I mean, it was so close, right in the hands, but 6-3 with a minute to go. That
Dude.
is a momentum
From
stopper.
first point, Solar just running it. I mean, mostly because they paced themselves really, really fast in first point, and I don't think Blackout respected the amount of energy they were coming into first fight with, and they didn't like cycle back to a corner in which they could play safely, especially with that Maywall coming out, blocking him out. Like, man, super frustrating on the side of Blackout. I think it's going to be hard to follow, but like, I don't know.
I mean, we've seen crazier things in the past. Who knows? Maybe this goes to a triple overtime.
Crazy.
They
That was
gotta
crazy once.
rally. They put me in a room.
A rubber room. A rubber room filled with
That's
rats.
crazy. So we're gonna see the double support flex come back out. I don't mind this. It looks like Shore is taking the L on the safe
Vape.
battle.
Vape
Kind
picking
of
up Fury
run
here.
Yeah, I
Cuddle?
don't mind this.
Huh?
Cuddle?
What? Did you just say cuddle?
Cuddle Thuggle?
Huh?
Huh?
Listen, all right.
I said shuttle, like shoreline.
Really? Is it?
No.
Oh boy. That
No, I
tool
didn't.
glaze is really getting to you, isn't it, buddy?
It is. It's getting to me. Really, it's in my veins at this point. It's a line I sniff every morning. But Blackout looking to dive here. They don't want to brawl anymore. I mean, with a minute to spare, more Freya on them.
Shoreline on the Diva here.
Yeah, they just want to look to dive, but I mean, you could just get rocked. Burial already down, so you could go off of that. They're gonna look to go, but Shoreline already so low. Big
Shoreline
Suzu
going
come
really,
out.
really low. Suzy coming out. Perffield running low. There's
Hold
a
on.
freeze on the low ground.
Yeah, there is a fight
Island
going
Island
on.
here.
I'm starting to see the strategy and what they want to do, but Shoreline
I
has
see
to
the
stay
vision.
up. I think
Shoreline
Leo's
gotta
finding a
stay up.
2v1 right now. Yeah, they kill Rev here. I mean, Rev just took
yeah.
so much point out the card. I will say though, I saw Rev use the perk to fly up to high ground and rock Shoreline. That junk is diabolical.
Yeah, that was an idea.
Definitely a idea. It may not have worked out. It was an idea though.
Hey, I don't mind it. As a person who has played Diva in the past, the last thing you want to see is a Sigma floating up to you just to rock your ass. So,
Yeah, nobody
I
wants
think
to see that.
kind of fun.
Rev taking so much presence on the card already. Paperclip falling dangerously low, but there is no follow-up to be seen. We are going to be going into overtime. They already going down. This could be the final fight for Blackout if they don't find anything.
Really,
Leo
really
coming down. Yeah, I mean, this is just going to be wraps here. Unless they C9. Do they C9? They C9.
Yep.
They C9. But, I mean, it's OT. They're going to win this fight. They should clean up here. And it's going to be Solar taking a 2-0 lead here. I mean, we're still going. I mean, we're still alive. Hopefully, okay, 1v5. No,
I don't know how to
Leo
count.
gets a touch. He's going to die.
Oh, bye, buddy.
Should be it. Feel like that map got away from Blackout.
Dude, I mean, honestly, on first point, if you just respected the speed in which Solar was moving and actually back up to second corner, I think you'd be fine. But, like, if you stand there and try to ego them and you lose your honor really, really early, like, ugh. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. No, I'm just kidding. It can.
I agree. We're going to take a little bit of a break here, not just for the players, but also for the prod. I don't have any water, Nax. I got to go get water. Hello and welcome back to the Eclipse Gaming Summer Showdown. Map 3 of Solar Eclipse versus Blackout. Blackout knocking on the door of elimination. Well, I guess Solar's knocking on the door to the grand finals to kick Blackout out. We're going to Map 3 Flashpoint. Map hasn't been determined yet, but first ban has been chosen. Well, not been chosen, but Blackout's holding on to that first ban here. Curious to see what map we go to here. What do you think? Like, if you're Blackout, how do you rally the troops? How do you get back into this game?
Me personally, fuck them. That's what I'd be saying. Like, dude, honestly, like, you recognize that they're playing with a pace that, like, you need to recall on, right? Like, that's just how you have to look at it, right? You're like, okay, we either lean into the backup and try to get picks off that, right? Player space, player angles, or play faster, right? You gotta have egos to do that, but at the same time, they're not playing that fast. Fast, but not crazy. So I think it's like, if you recognize what you can do on what you're on, I think you're going to be okay.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, just waiting for Solar to decide what map we want to go to here. It is Flashpoint, so the choices are Atlas, New Junk City, and Suravasa. So we'll have to see what happens. I like Suravasa, bro. You might hate it, but I like Suravasa.
No, I like Suravasa.
Why'd you say
no reason.
Okay.
Heard your voice.
Did you? I thought you were getting flashbacks from the CGL finals.
Oh, CGL finals?
Yeah.
You want to talk about our, Lucio player on tank? Crazy.
That was funny. That was a good time. Good time.
Yeah.
Another good time is we're actually going to Saravasa, the map that you laughed at, or maybe you were laughing at me. I don't know. So we're gonna see Blackout get the first ban here. Curious to see what they come out with. Maybe you ban the Mauga, force the Ram Mirror, and just play it better. I don't know. I don't know what they're looking to do, to be honest.
Dude, if you're Blackout, say run them the hell over. Get it over with, Like just run them over. What are they going to do, shoot you?
No, they can't.
Yeah,
Here's where we're getting into dangerous territory here. They're going to ban the May, which I think is not a great choice because Burtfield is, he's going to play.
On Suravasa?
Yeah, I don't understand that May ban.
We're banning May on Suravasa. Oh my.
Yeah, why do teams keep doing that?
That's a terrible map for May. Like, you talk about May maps of all time. This is bottom 3. Maybe. All right, it might be mid-tier. But, like, dude. Oh, Pickle has a good idea here. It might be a DPS protect ban. Is Blackout relying on being reactive to the Solar ban?
But what is Solar? I mean, you got to be proactive here. Ban the Mauga.
Yeah.
Ban the Mauga. If they keep revving, he's not going to run the Ram back. He's going to play the Mauga. Ban the Mauga. I don't know. Ban something. Ban the freaking Kiriko. Actually, don't ban Kiri. You probably want to play Kiri. But you know what I mean. Like, ban something that hit him where it hurts.
Run the Queen.
You could.
Run your Juno Bap. LOL. No, I'm kidding. But, like, I don't know, man. Play faster.
Go get him. Grrr.
Stop being so slow.
I mean, there is a time to react, but there's also, I agree, we need to see more proactivity from Blackout here. Solar is just capitalizing on a lot of their picks pretty quickly. It feels like even when Blackout got a couple of picks, it felt like maybe 1 out of 5 fights they went up after they got a pick. They went quick. It just isn't. Yeah, I agree. I don't think they're playing.
Well, it's like it's the fight entry confidence that's going to allow you to like close out lanes really fast, and like when you don't come into a fight with it, you're not going to win the fight, or you're not going to win the fight quickly, which is kind of what it takes to shut down the enemy ult's charge. So it's like, when you're consistently just relying on luck or RNG arrows, like, I don't know.
Yeah, they were able to slow Gnar down. I mean, he did really well. He had a good game, but I mean, it just felt like Solar was checking their angles after it. I mean, fool me once, shame on you. Twice, shame on. Wait, no, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. However it goes, whatever the
Put it
saying
down.
is.
Just put it down. Put it down, bro.
Yeah, I'll put the fries in the bag. Autobahn coming out.
Huh?
Interesting.
Interesting.
They're gonna run something.
I mean,
they're gonna definitely play a composition.
it's definitely playing Malga now.
Oh yeah, we're running down to the Malga.
We're definitely playing Malga now.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Malga's coming out. That's rough. And I mean, gonna see Cupid for Leo here coming in. Nar staying in.
Makes sense.
I don't mind that actually. Nar, a good Genji player, probably gonna run the Genji. SkyJ coming in for Vey. Probably expect to run the Kiriko here. Gonna see if any swaps come in on the side of Solar. Or if they're gonna get the same lineup. I think they probably shouldn't. I think Zern should probably come in. I mean, what do I know?
One would wonder if they want to play a bit more space. Because I mean, we've seen Solar roll out on the Czar before, you know. But
yeah,
like,
back when Cloud played, GG's. Missed that guy.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look. Solar ran Czar recently, didn't they?
Did they? I don't know.
Did we? I feel like we played against Solar and they went Czar. Somebody did.
I don't know. Yeah, I will say I saw Pizza Bot come out on Zara yesterday.
That makes sense.
But yeah, I mean that's all that I saw. But swaps also came in for Solar. Not too surprising. This is typically their brawl lineup. Brownman coming in for the hit scan. Zern coming in for probably the Kiriko. And Rev, he's probably thinking to himself, I'm gonna put the Junker Queen icon. But we all know what you're running, little bro. We all know what you're running. R's coming out for both teams. We're gonna see that Malga pick probably, especially after that Ana ban. I can't imagine you run the Queen after banning Ana. I mean, wouldn't you ban the Kiriko?
Initiating match.
Blackout needs to ban something useful next time. Dude, I don't know. Like you know this team, you know what they like playing. Do they play May on this map? I don't think I've ever seen that.
I don't think I've ever seen May played by any team on this map.
What do you? I don't know. What do you protect banning on DPS, little bro? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand that.
Maybe Cassidy? I imagine Cupid. Oh my god.
Oh,
they're gonna run the Queen comp.
You're shitting me.
They're gonna run the Queen comp versus the Ram. They're gonna run the Cupid Tracer. Why didn't you ban the Cass then? Why not just ban Cassidy if you want to play Tracer? I mean, maybe you don't want to limit yourself with Cupid on hit scan. Maybe you want Cupid to be able to swap to Cassidy if he needs to. But like, Birdfield, we know exactly what he's gonna run. He's gonna come out on this Tracer, and he's just gonna put kids in hospice. I mean, it's gonna be bad.
I mean, Blackout could be cooking with the Mayban though.
Stop coping.
They could be cooking.
Who knows? Maybe they know something we don't. Gonna see the Ramatra into the Ram. It's not an unfavorable matchup. You just gotta play your cooldowns right. Rev already getting really low, has no armor, still looking to chunk up. He's probably looking to go here. He's gonna pop the haha, which is gonna force Blackout to back up. And I mean, with this Malga here already, Solar's just gonna have such better point presence.
Yeah, I mean, immediately, like, jumping onto the inside here on the side of Solar is, I mean, a smart play. It allows you to play first while also keeping that zone.
Oh my god! I just watched that live. We had a Lucy 2v2, but I mean, so many people are low on this side, but Rev backs out for whatever reason and lets them get their cooldowns back. Rev falling really low, has nothing super out, and Wizard and Cupid are just running literally the pockets of Solar in the background. Xernea's gonna pick off that Cupid's shoreline low. Rev's still not dead, and Solar's gonna win this fight. Unless they don't. Nope, they're gonna win this. Unless they don't. I don't know. I think
really low.
Yeah, I mean, but it was close. The strategy for Blackout there was just to send Wizard and Cupid on a flank. They won their ones. But then there was no way for Shoreline to enter safely. There's no speed to close the distance.
I mean, my whole thing is, like, with running the Ram here, Shoreline's really close to getting that one perk that lets you burst the hell out of Malga a little bit faster than you really want to see. But I don't know, man.
I mean, we're going to see an early Kitsune rush from SkyJ here, hopefully, because they have the advantage. Shoreline just already low, having to pop that armor, and he's going to be put into the cage already. I mean, he's just being bullied against this Malga here. I mean, he just can't walk, but Rev, as I say that, getting this 2 is low. B coming out to keep him up, and I mean, that's a 99-0 here. I don't know.
A really hard time to engage through this main doorway on the side of Blackout. And it's like, dude, I don't know. Like, you know they want the upfront fight. You know they don't want to deal with angles. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they've been sending, you know, Wiz and Nar on a mission, but like, send them on a real mission. Let's go accomplish something.
Paperclip falling really low, but Rev somehow shot from Narnia kills off Nar. He's also falling low. He slams in without his ability, but they're gonna pop Kitsune to keep him up. Shoreline just holding that block, just trying to get out, knowing that this fight's over, but Rev does not want to let them go out for free. I mean, this is all Solar right now.
Yeah, I mean, haven't seen a convincing ult cycle here on the side of Blackout, and I think things could shake up here for this point at least.
Yeah, and I will say, with the Tracer Genji, their composition works better not in tight corridors. They need to take more angles versus this Malga. This Malga can't look everywhere.
Is absolutely factual. And it's also like, dude, you gotta take angles and take them fast. Like, we keep on running in as 5 on the side of Blackout and like, just, I don't know,
We do have a bit of a flank coming on. Nara looking to run in, High Noon coming out. Let's see what it can get. Big boom to try to negate it. But I mean, it's just like so much damage. Good stick from Cupid, but Shoreline, he just can't live.
The old-fashioned way.
Oof. That's a rough fight on the side of Blackout.
Oh,
PDBS ult out. We're swapping Gnar to Cass.
That's interesting. It could
Me
put the
personally?
Hanzo into the Malga, unironically. Just spam him.
Yeah, legitimately.
I mean, we're coming up on final fight territory. Wiz going to get that kill onto Birdfield, so it is another 4v5, but Rev's just really unpunished. And there are the angles that we're talking. Angles are coming out over and over again, but I mean, Shoreline just has to consistently hold block. Zoni's getting low. Gnar off the map, indeed. Shoreline just holding this point. I mean, he's gonna almost boop Wiz off of the map. Shoreline gonna kill Paperclip. It is a 3v3. Rev gonna die. Okay, shouldn't win this. As long as they don't see 9, they should win this. Unfortunate. Okay, but that's where we saw the strategy start to work. You take a couple of different angles, and the Malga just doesn't have enough sustain.
This is very, very true. I mean, I like that they're on the cast now. They have a good deal of poke presence here, which really shuts down and makes Rev have to like actually use cooldowns in a way that's not advantageous to him taking space. You know?
Yeah. This could be another easy point flip cap for Solar. They do have the cage coming up. Brownman getting really low. Cupid trying to build up that pulse. Shoreline getting stomped on. Kitsune coming out. They could blow up this cage. Everything in the front door is out. The pulse is coming. And I mean, there's still a lot of sustain up, but there's going to be another match here. And I mean, Solar putting a lot of ults in this fight. A lot of ults in this fight, but I think it's because they want to win it.
99. It's worth the chance, right? You know, and like, if you're Solar, you're seeing Blackout like play second on these ult fights. It's like, might as well. Let's shoot for it. I think that makes complete sense. But like, dude, if you're Blackout here, you cannot carry ult that late. Like, you need to push reverts to use abilities in a way that's not good. You know, like,
yeah.
If you're not focusing on that, you're not going to be able to take the space that you need. Because the Malga's just going to stand there.
This is interesting. We're swapping to Sombra here. I would much rather see a Soj, to be honest, but regardless, we're going to run the Sombra. We're going to try to get creative here. Gnar does have that High Noon. Going to have to see what he can get done with it. Rolling across to see what angles he can get. Maybe Cupid's just looking to see if he can isolate a target or two on the Sombra, or maybe just punish the Malga, who's cutting them off on the rotation as we speak, slamming in, popping his aha to live. It just doesn't matter. Block isn't able to outlive that, and I mean, Blackout is so split right now. SkyJ already low, Cupid already down, and it's just all falling apart for Blackout.
Yeah, the picks aren't coming the way you want, right? Like, and it's just like, dude.
Yeah, I don't. This Sombra pick is confounding.
You're out.
Okay, we're gonna see the Soj. Yeah, the Soj is a lot better here.
Oh, great. I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
You can pump it to the Malga for what it's worth. Make it harder for him to come in. Ultimates are coming up on both sides for these teams. Gonna have to see what Nard decides to do this high noon if he decides to. But Shoreman's already low. He has no.
Focusing
They're gonna
point
land
here.
on him. Okay. Okay. No, never mind. He just blows up. Ultimate's still being popped. It's non-committal here. I mean, Shoreline just needs to die. I need to see him swap to something else. Maybe even match the Malga at this point.
I mean, you can match the Malga, or you can like, I don't know, play faster, blow up the cast, and like take advantage of their lack of angle takes. Like, it's just like, dude. I mean, you see 4 people in front of you. They're just standing there. Like, dude, we're not taking any angles anymore. We can't run it down.
Yeah, we're seeing the Orisa swap, but is it too late? I mean, we're coming up on 93% here, and they're just going to cut off Cage. They can't even touch. That's game. Oh,
Nard touches,
wait,
though.
What?
Shoreline comes out
How
of
did
it.
that touch go through? I mean, Cupid really low in the
hack?
backline. They are chasing that. I don't know what happened. Wiz dies before he can get beat off. I mean, that's going to be it. That's going to be all she wrote here. And Solar, I mean, just cleaning up on an electric flashpoint. GG's already in the chat, and that's going to be the game. Solar moving on to the grand finals here, and whoever will meet them will be decided tomorrow.
Dude, I mean, Blackout had a very convincing first 2 maps, and I think like coming into this 3rd map, if you're running the Kiri here, like I think it's interesting versus Amalga to keep it, because it's like you don't actually have all the much healing that you think you have. You know, like you got enough, but not. Kind of interesting.
Yeah. I agree, and I mean, Blackout, sister team for Solar Eclipse, they're not even playing in NCGL. They're going to go over to Nebula. You have to imagine they only get better before the season starts. So,
Oh,
not
for
a bad showing from them. Solar felt like they had more answers, and I want to give Solar credit, but I can't help but acknowledge the fact that Blackout kind of just fumbled with that May ban there.
I think so too. And like my whole perspective is like Blackout like whiffed on the ban and then didn't make real adjustments, right? Like you can make adjustments inside of Suravasa to lean into something that a comp is weak at. Like if you're noticing that like they're running the Malga, they're not exactly taking all the crazy angles on you, and you're able to like just take a really intense poke fight, like lean into that. In the support line and the DPS line, you can run the Ram there still, but like we didn't see any meaningful adjustments on the side of Blackout except for like, I don't know, a swap to Soj a little bit far too late. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
agree.
they've got a bright future in front of them though. Like they can play the
Yeah.
heroes. You know, like they obviously
Right.
can put it down. Like they know genuinely an ult cycle they want to go with, and I think it's a good future.
I mean, they're going to be just fine, and I think Nebula is going to be some good competition for them. I think they're only going to grow and get better. That being said, we do have an interview with the winning team going to the finals here, and we're going to take a little bit of a break, figure out who this interview candidate is, and we'll be back on the other side. You will not want to miss it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of our Summer Showdown semifinal series between Blackout and Solar Eclipse. Solar Eclipse making a statement versus their sister team, winning 3-0 and advancing to the finals game to go on to play the winner between Death Blossoms and Ratmokers, which is being played tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. Won't want to miss that. That being said, we talked about it a little bit off stream, Nax, about player of the match. So torn on who to give it to because it just felt like Solar as a team played really well. We ended up deciding to go with Rev and Paperclip, and I feel like since we're both kind of main supports, we could talk about Paperclip, so I'll talk about Rev. I feel like Rev just very consistent today, struggled a little bit at the start of circuit, locked in, figured it out. Also, the goofy levitating plays to just take different angles was hilarious. His Malga, we were talking about it on stream. That ban or lack thereof is going to haunt Blackout for the rest of their life. Because, Rev's probably going to play the Malga with the Ana ban, but just really good, consistent tank play from Rev. Definitely been a surprise this tournament on the tank. It just really goes to show, like, the depth and flexibility that Solar has, I think.
Plug.
GG's. Nax is
Yeah.
dead. Do you want me to talk about Paperclip too, bro? Or are you just going to
No,
sit
no,
there?
hey, listen.
I'm playing.
You didn't give me a goddamn send off, man. What am I supposed to do? Okay, anyways, yeah, dude, I think Paperclip he played really, really well. Playing the peels,
Right.
playing the heels with the Lucio wheels, and I think it's like,
Did he write that?
I sat here and thought about that while you were yapping your ass off. Respect the, anyways.
Yeah, I respect
I think it was a really good game. I think like the tempo ults were amazing on the side of Paperclips, and
Yeah.
it did all the difference in those tight fights. Where like, we were seeing Blackout like throw some punches there, and like, hey man, it's all about tempo, and Paperclip had the answers. So I'm liking it.
Agreed. Paperclip has progressively looked better this entire tournament, and I will say, I said it, and this is probably the only thing from the podcast that has aged well for me. I said the longer this tournament went, the better Solar would get, and I stand corrected. That being said, we do have some interview candidates from the side of Solar Eclipse. We got the coach, one of the coaches for Solar Eclipse, Monty, on the line, as well as the tank, Rev. How are you guys doing today? And congrats on the win.
It's been a pretty solid day. Cannot complain. So
Same.
Well, Solar has been in these situations time and time again. There were a lot of doubts coming into this tournament that you guys were going to be able to, punch your way up. Bit of a rough round robin phase. Today looked a lot different. You guys looked electric. You looked like you had an answer to just about everything. Where are you guys at in terms of grand finals, and how are you feeling going into it?
I'm personally not nervous like at all. I think my team is just much better than any other team in this tournament. I think we should just win this 4-0, easiest thing ever. So
Holy cow. I will say, if there's another Solar 4-0, I'm banning them from any future tournaments ever.
Yeah, I'll try to make that not happen.
Yeah, we can throw a map.
You're so generous. So very generous.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to add, Rev?
Yes, I completely agree with your point, Vert, of us getting better as we go. Because like while the name Solar Eclipse is a name that's been around for a while, or at least a decent while, the players on the team are either on different roles or brand new. It's just so they have a lot to live up to, for sure, and everyone's getting better with each game. So it's been cool to see.
Yeah, 1000%.
Yeah, so like as a new roster, are you guys finding like your ability to focus during high tempo moments improving as time goes on, or is this something that you're like kind of thinking about as a next step in the coaching realm?
I think we do need to work on like mid-fight like ideas just a little bit. I think our like early fights are super duper good. Our mid fights definitely do get like very, very scuffy. So we're gonna look to improve on that. So
Sweet. So were you guys gonna play May on that map?
We were
What
talking
do you
about that,
have?
Ben, bro.
I think they were worried. They were having flashbacks of Circuit. Every time Shoreline tried to walk, he was walled on that 6 point push.
Yeah.
I think that was in the back of their head. Like Shore was just like, I don't want to get wall again. Please don't wall me again.
Dude,
But
I feel that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Henry got the jitters and then started acting like Shaq at the free throw, and we all know how that goes. It rather rough,
Yeah.
but hey, the May worked out this like so amazingly because we could just force out their tank and then take like any and all space given, and so
Yeah.
and then that's when we figured out that we can angle like halfway
Yeah,
through the map and
angles.
at a complete
Angles,
difference.
and that,
It's
you know
crazy.
what's funny is we were talking about it on the very last point of Li Jiang. Y'all had the better brawl, and Blackout kept forcing that white room. If they had just taken angles, who knows what would have happened? So I mean, angles are very, very important. What's also important, y'all got a grand finals match coming up during the weekend. Probably, hopefully, fingers crossed, it won't be played on Saturday. Looking to probably be Sunday. Who are you guys expecting to play? Is there anyone you want to play? Is there anything like? Does it matter who you play against? I mean, I know Monty said, easy 4-0 of his career, but I mean, come on, there's got to be some sort of team. Maybe. I know Checkmate's out, but
Oh, they are.
You might.
I don't know. I don't really mind anyone personally. I mean, none of these teams have looked good, so.
I personally think it's gonna be Death Blossom for sure.
Mhm.
They're one of the few teams that played in CGO last season. They're basically the same team with a new tank line, so they're definitely gonna be the ones that will give us the most trouble. But we'll get them this time. We played sloppy the other one.
yeah.
They also didn't have
For
me
sure.
for that one, so the difference maker.
Monty Diff doesn't even have to play. Well, congrats again on a big win to you guys both. Good luck this weekend. Very excited to watch it. Hopefully it's a map 7. Not that I want to cast it, but it'd be fun to watch. That being
Do
said,
we have
you
to give that
guys...
many maps?
Yeah, you have to. It's like...
Fine.
Yeah.
You only
Anyway.
have to if you lose a map or 2 or 3.
I
You
just
never know.
want to
I mean,
out.
You are talking to the main support player for Death Blossoms right now, so I mean, he's got to be.
Yeah.
Maybe he wanted to cast this game so he could see what y'all could do. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Is this match fixing? I don't know. Anyway, congrats to you guys both for the win. You guys are more welcome. We're gonna let you guys go celebrate with your team, and yeah, congrats on the win.
Thank you. Free my
Thank
hands.
you. Thank you for
Free
having
his
us.
hands. It must be noted, Rev's hands do not have to be hand camped here. So, no.
I beg to differ. I want to see it.
beg to differ. You
Let's
want to
see
see it. I want to see it as well.
It's okay.
Well-
I got a close eye on him.
Yeah,
He's
LOL. Well, thank you guys again so much for tuning in and watching. Tomorrow, we've got the last semifinals game before our grand finals. It's going to be Death Blossoms versus Rat Milkers. Gonna see who's going to make it. Good luck next tomorrow versus Rat Milkers. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for casting with me. Thank you to our prod. And we will see you all next time.